Being a scientist means working safely in science and carrying out practical tasks carefully and accurately. We have come to Bristol Scientific Services to find out what they do and discover what skills they need to carry out experiments and work in the lab.
Hi, I'm Jackie and I'm here to see Philip Stanley, please. Can you tell us about the different things that you do here at the Bristol Scientific Services?
The work that we do here covers a wide range of analysis. One of the main areas we do is food analysis, where we're looking for the composition of the food to check that it's what they say it is, and the labelling. We also look at the presence of contaminants and the presence of additives. Other areas of work that we cover are agriculture work, where we're looking at fertilisers and feeding stuffs to see that the farmer, when he buys these things, are actually getting what he thinks he's getting. We also do water analysis to check that it's safe to drink. We do pollution monitoring on water and air monitoring. Another area that we cover is consumer safety. So for that we would look at the safety of toys for the children to play with, and also we would look at the flammability of nightwear and any other product safety issues.
Is there any particular work that you do that presents a great risk for scientists doing it?
Scientific work can be dangerous if proper procedures and safety measures are not taken. The analysis and work that we do is controlled. We have procedures so that things are done in a safe manner. Our biggest hazard is probably the samples that we receive. We don't know what they are in some cases. They can be a microbiological hazard from food, and because we're analysing unknowns, that's our biggest hazard. Safe use of chemicals by trained staff should not present a hazard.
What advice would you give somebody working in a laboratory so they would have very low risk of having an accident?
The best way of avoiding having an accident is to be properly trained and to follow the procedures carefully when doing analytical work. We have a lot of procedures that cover health and safety, and if they are followed there should be no problems to the staff doing the testing. For example, if any of the work would be using strong acids, we would have to use appropriate protective equipment, which would be rubber gloves and safety glasses and of course a lab coat. We would also use them in a fume cupboard.
Why is it important when you do a practical test that you follow a standard procedure?
The standard procedures have been developed to give you the correct result and also for the safety of the analytical staff doing them. If you do not follow the procedure, it is likely that you will introduce a contaminant or a failure in the testing, which means the result is not valid and will not be useful for the person required for doing it.
You obviously need to record and present data in your work. Can you show us some examples of this?
We need to record, of course, all the results of the work that we do. We also need to make sure that there is a clear, documented evidence available for independent inspection to show that those results were valid and were undertaken in the correct way. We have worksheets to control this. We also, with our accreditation, we have to keep records so that they can be independently assessed.
What sort of qualifications do you need to work for the Bristol Scientific Services?
The qualifications vary depending on the level at which you want to work. A lot of the staff here will have started with A-levels and gone on through vocational qualifications to become qualified analytical chemists. Some of the staff also have chemistry degrees or science degrees. We take staff at all levels.
Whatever skills do you think you need to be successful in working in the lab?
The main skills you need are being able to follow procedures correctly. You need to be able to organise yourselves. Time management skills are quite important. A lot of the testing requires organisation to make sure it flows through in the right manner and that you would end up with the right result. Other skills include reliability, honesty, Some of the work that we do does end up in court work, and you need to be have good integrity for that to stand up in court. Team working, we're all aiming to get the results out quickly. People usually like the work to be done quickly, so we all have to work together to get the work done in time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed the visit here.
Bye.
Bye.